Hi Taurus, this is going to be a general tarot reading for your sign between the week of the 15th to the 21st of September. Let's begin. Taurus, I'm getting a channeled message here. You might need to focus a bit more on what you're doing. Bring your attention to your mind rather than to your body, is what I'm getting here during this week. Need to bring more attention to your mind, not your body. It's not in regards to something in particular or something you're doing. I think it's just in general. So your pre-week energy here is you've made some sort of decision to walk away from things that, or to walk away from something that has left you disappointed, that's left you abandoned. You've made some sort of decision to leave something behind that wasn't serving you, that was, had too many rules, had too much structure, too much. It was just too much. Like, it didn't. It was just too restrictive. There was no room for growth. Like, there was like it was just this way, or you can't do it another way. And it's left you quite disappointed because you thought it was something that was a bit more free, that would free you, maybe free you financially. Maybe it was a type of work. It's not a type of work. What is it? It could be love, just yourself in general. A love. It's love. So it's with love. So it's with somebody that had too much rules, too much. Everything has to be like this, and it can't be any different. There was no room for freedom, and you've been disappointed by this person, and you've decided to walk away from it. You've decided to literally let them go. And this decision is from a place of love for yourself. And this is the best decision, honestly, that you are making. It is the best decision. What you don't realize is this is closing out a cycle for you. This is completion of a cycle, should I say? Not just a closing, but it's just a completion. Like you're not gonna go back again and meet someone like this. Like you're not gonna be able to manifest somebody like this to have a relationship with in the future. You're beginning a new cycle in love and career because of this. Because of you completing this cycle, you had to go through and learn this lesson almost, and like see what this was. I wouldn't say harshly as you had to learn this lesson, but you had to go and see what this was for yourself in order for you to understand something that is that's going to help you with your career as well. But you're completing a cycle here. It's a completion of a cycle. You're integrating what you've learned, is what I meant to say. You're integrating what you've learned from this whole situation, and you're moving forwards with a sense of accomplishment within yourself, a sense of wholeness, that you understand who you are. This is your pre-week energy. Sorry, I forgot to mention. Over here, you are feeling very calm within yourself as you start this new. You enter this new cycle within yourself. You're feeling very calm, compassionate. You're very balanced here. You're very, very balanced here. Things around you might be chaotic, but you're inside of you. You're very calm, and you're very focused on what the future may bring for you. I see you having this like divine hope, divine sort of hope and faith that things are gonna work out even better for you. At the beginning of the week, you're embarking on a new journey. I feel like this is within yourself. You decided not to focus so much on love, is what I'm getting here. You've got a zest for life. You've got this newfound zest for life. You're gonna feel that this cycle that you're currently in, it has closed. You're gonna feel that it's closed, and it's gonna release your energy. It's gonna help release your energy from things that are not you. And it's gonna flow back to you, into you, without you realizing. It's gonna just pop up in your awareness that I just feel a bit better today. Let me try something today. And you're literally like embarking on this journey of having more faith within yourself, having more faith not just within yourself but within the spiritual realm, within your path, within where you're going. You feel very protected from harm, but you're actually being guided here. You are protected from harm. You are right here. You are protected from harm, and you're being guided forward into a new place you've never been before. You're being guided into a new place, being something you've never tried before. It's like an adventure. You're going off on an adventure. I'm seeing you like I don't know if you've seen The Hobbit, but like Bilbo Baggins, where he's running off and he's got the papers. Like, I'm going on an adventure. That's you right here. You're like, I'm going off on an adventure. You've got your little bag with you, and you're ready, and you're doing it from a sense of purity. You're very pure within your heart. You almost like have like this innocence, the sort of childlike wonder within you, that you want to explore life more. You've got more of a zest for life, like you really want to explore more of it. And you're being led by your intuition. Your intuition's almost like coming out of your head. It's like you're in euphoria. And seeing you as like in a euphoria, like the sun's in your face is beaming, and like you're just in this sort of euphoria. So this new beginning of yours, you're moving away from these energies. You're moving, by you taking this new journey, you're moving away from all of this. This is 10 of swords, and 5 of wands is like pain, endings, like constant endings. You're moving away from this. You're changing your mindset. You're moving away from being in this energy of having constant energies, constantly fighting with people, constantly having people oppose your ideas, oppose you in general. You're moving away from that kind of mindset of having to feel like you're in conflict all the time. You're in chaos. You feel like chaos, like is all around you. Your life is chaos. You're moving away from being like this, moving forwards. By you embarking on this journey, what are you moving towards? You're moving towards unlocking your psychic gifts. You're moving towards your spirituality, learning things that are genuinely interesting to you. You're moving towards having a mindset that suits you more, rather than having a mindset that brought in situations that that disappointed you, that felt like conflicts, that felt like arguments all the time, disagreements, chaos, oppositions, that people opposing you all the time, pain, betrayal, constant endings. You're moving away from this by changing your mindset, by saying that I trust where I'm going, where I'm being led. I'm being led to somewhere more beautiful. The fool over here, when he begins his journey, he has his eyes closed. He doesn't open his eyes until he's reached the second part, which is the magician, which is where he finds out how to use his power. But you are being led here with your intuition. Maybe I think you need to keep this new beginning of yours like hush hush, like this new mindset. You don't need to tell people about it. Like, you just need to go ahead with it, because they're gonna try fighting you. These are people, like random people. They might meet people like as you're going out and about. Just in this period of time, just during this week, it's not forever, but during this period of week, if you tell people your plans of what you're doing, friends or not friends, they might come and attack you. They will come and attack you. They will try to cause some sort of chaos. Not quite chaos. They'll try to win at all costs by destroying you. They feel very threatened by what you're doing. It makes them insecure. It brings out this insecurities in them. Like, they see you as the fool. And the fool's not wrong, but they see you as the fool, and they want to attack you because of you. They see you as the fool. but they don't realize that the fool is not just some fool. He's not an idiot. The fool is waiting for it, the right time to make his move. And you feel like it. I feel your energy. You feel like this is the time to jump into something new. He got the name fool because he acted like this. They said, how can this person be like this? It doesn't make any sense. How does this person have so much trust? How is this person so loving? Like, why do they walk like that? You know, they must be a fool. They don't understand you. These people don't understand you. Friends, whoever they are, family, people you just meet. I'm getting very strongly people you meet or you will meet this week. Just don't tell them what your plans are. Like, you keep your plans to yourself. They don't need to know. Yeah, family. Oh my God, it's family here as well. Yeah, you need to keep it away from your family. They don't support this journey of yours. People that have an influence on you. They see you as being very innocent and stupid, but you're not, obviously, because you have greater understanding than they do, way more greater. You understand that you're being led by spirit to evolve. And I see you midweek here being very optimistic about what this is, what this journey means for you. I see you being a bit more enthusiastic. You feel like a youngster. Enthusiastic youngster here. You're very your energy is increasing. Your energy is increasing by being like this. You're being led by spirit here. You're being led by spirit all way, all steps of the way. There's your confirmation if you can hear it. You're being led by spirit every step of the way. You have a lot of ideas that are going to start flowing into your mind. You're very spiritually protected in this time, in this week. You're very spiritually protected. In this week in particular, I feel like something's coming in. There we go. So you're accepting death of what used to be inside of you. You're accepting that things need to die within you. Things that don't facilitate a happier life for you. They don't facilitate what you desire. They're fragmenting your energy, and you're realizing that you need to let these things die. These aspects within you. I feel like it's aspects within you that need to die. Things that are holding you back from reaching your true potential. I feel like they're ideas, programmings. These are things that you can consciously manipulate, is what I'm hearing. And these things are holding you back from moving forwards in life. These things are hindering you. And I see the Death Rider almost being like a friend here, coming to you and asking you, do you accept death? And they're putting out their hand to you, just, as a friend. And you're realizing that death is not a ending; it's a transition. You're transforming through this. You're allowing things to die within you to reveal the true self. It's to reveal who you truly are. And you're optimistic about this. You're very optimistic about this process of transforming. You're going to be building what it is that you exactly desire within you. You're going to be building, I'm seeing like a fortress, a castle within you. You're building it within you, and it's from your heart, it's from your inner guidance that you're building this. This is a solid foundation within yourself that's being built at this time, and this foundation is going to allow you to achieve all your goals: financial, relationship, emotional, experiences, like whatever you desire. By you building this foundation, this new foundation, after accepting the death, you're going to be building it very quickly. You're going to be building it very quickly. It's a big key for you, to your future happiness. You've done a lot of soul searching up until this point to figure out who you are. You know who you are at this point. I see you're very wise. You're very wise, and you understand quite a lot within yourself. You've gone through and understood yourself very deeply. You've done a lot of introspection, soul searching, and now you have inner guidance. There's a light, I see like this light. You didn't have this light here before, that the hermit is holding the lantern. The hermit is you, and you didn't have this light before, and it's just sort of magically appeared in your hand. and you just put your hand up, but you've had your eyes closed like the fool did, and you had your eyes. You believe very strongly that you're being guided towards where you need to be. You know this. You see feathers a lot on the ground, um, black feathers. That's your confirmation that this reading is for you. You see a lot of black feathers, big ones from crows. But by the end of the week here, I see you feeling very confident within yourself, confident about where you're going, where you're moving to. You're very confident about what the future holds for you. You're making a lot of discoveries within yourself during this week, discoveries about who you truly are, what you desire, where you want to go, who you want to be. All of these things, you're making a lot of discoveries within yourself. It's like this, you're connecting a lot more to the spiritual realm. I see this like this ball is like a planter in your hand, and a planter is used to connect to the spiritual realm, and you're sort of like very connected within the spiritual realm, trying to figure out, what's your next move, where you're going to go next, what you're going to do next, and you're trying to find the guidance, and that planter is connecting you to this hermit. You're like this in the spiritual realm. This is you. You have the guidance, and you're connecting to that hermit using this, and that's your inner guidance. So you're connecting to your inner guidance here very strongly about, which way should I go? What's my next move? It's very beautiful energy, to be honest. You're going to be making decisions, future planning, exactly how you want to do things. And you're going to start believing very strongly your dreams are going to come true. By the end of the week, you're going to be in this energy of realizing that you're content with your life, you're content with how things are working out. Things may have not been the best for you in the past, but you're feeling that this, the cycle, the old cycle is complete. You're feeling that you're in a new cycle. You're feeling new. You're feeling good. You know that song, "Feeling Good"? Maybe you should listen to it. It's Nina Simone. Is it Nina Simone? I don't know. I know Michael Bublé sings it as well. Well, whoever sings it, you can listen to it, whatever your favorite version is. But that's the song you need to listen to during this week, or particularly this weekend. Between Friday and Sunday, listen to this song, "Feeling Good," and it make you, it'll really hit you and feel good inside of you. But you're gonna start to believe that your dreams are gonna come true. It's like you have a lot of faith. Your faith's gonna increase that you are being led the right way, because you're seeing the results manifest in your physical reality. You're gonna feel very content. Your outcome for the week here is you're healing yourself. It's a powerful healing. You're freeing yourself from imprisonment within you. You're freeing yourself from the imprisonment that you feel within yourself, like your negative thinking. You feel trapped. You have felt trapped by situations, and you felt like almost enslaved to situations within yourself. These could be actual things, right, or habits or whatever. But I feel like it's more so that yourself, like you freeing yourself from feeling like you're trapped, feeling like you're imprisoned, that you can't do whatever you want, that you have to follow a path. But by you doing whatever you want, it's you following your path, and you're freeing yourself from feeling imprisoned. You're recuperating your energy. You're recuperating physically and energetically, emotionally, mentally, from situations that have happened to you um, prior to this cycle completing. You're recovering, basically. You're resting from the strife, and you're integrating more of your shadow self within yourself. You're integrating your darker aspect and being in harmony within yourself of it. Um, you might be having pleasure, you might be feeling enjoying yourself, having pleasurable experiences. um, you're getting downloads as well from the spiritual realm about your next steps and where you want to go. You might feel like you're feeling a bit more beautiful. You might, your skin might be looking more, you might be looking more beautiful in general, and you're going to be noticing this is your outcome for the week. This is it's a big healing that you're going through. You're leaving behind the disappointments very strongly here. All things that disappoint you, all things that make you feel like it's an abandoned success, you're leaving it behind. Everything that is I'm seeing a very strong energy coming from your sacral chakra, kind of purging all your energy of, um, and it's coming from you. Like, it's not just happening automatically. You're making a conscious decision to move away from everything that is disappointing you, everything that's making you feel abandoned, everything that's making you feel left out. Like, you're looking within, you're introspecting and saying, I'm letting this all go, and that's really going to bring in some healing for you. Big healing, and you're gonna be able to take more of a leadership of your life. Be stepping in. You're stepping in the direction of your wealth and fulfillment. You're stepping in the direction of taking leadership of your life. It's a very practical and confident energy that you are recognizing who you are. You know what you like and what you dislike. It's looking very good for you. Ooh. Your challenges for the week, they're not necessarily so these challenges, they will present themselves to you physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, in some way or another. They will manifest, but depending on how you carry yourself this week, they might not necessarily affect you. You might not even notice them. Again, depending on how you carry yourself. So one of your challenges here is not accepting the death. So not accepting the death is going to hinder you. It's going to make you go. It's going to ruin. It's going to sabotage what to the point you've come to. It's going to stop that new cycle from beginning. It's going to stop that new cycle from beginning. You're going to delay it. I don't know by how long, but you'll have to go through this death. It's like you're going to feel poison if you don't. Like, poison to me is like a distaste of, like, for life. Like, you're gonna feel poison towards life. Like, you're gonna feel very like things aren't good for you. Like, if you don't accept that things need to die, like the things that don't serve you, the things that are in and around you, they're not good for you. The things that are holding you back, you know what these things are already. It's like you already are sort of like seeing the death come before you of these things. Like, you've seen a death rider, come before you, asking you, do you accept death? But I see you, if you can reject him, but if you choose to reject him, you're going to delay your happiness, this sort of beginning of wealth and fulfillment. You're going to delay it. I don't know about how long. It could be 13 years. You're going to be stuck in a lot of situations. I'm seeing a lot of situations that you're going to end up being stuck in, one after the other, and it's going to be you're going to feel like you're in hell. Like, from one situation to the next to the next. You're going to feel like you've died and come back, and you've died and come back, and you've died and come back so many times that the place turns into a boneyard. You've been called to accept the rebirth, accept that things need to die within you. The perspective, mindsets, these things, they have to go. It's a mindset, strongly I'm hearing. It's a mindsets that need to be eliminated, because they're not serving you, they're bringing you down, and they're not allowing you to move into this next stage. If you want to move to the next stage, if you want to move to a life where you feel wealthy and fulfilled by your life, you need to go through this transition, this transformation. This is what the dress represents. It's a transformation. You can choose to not transform. Another one of your challenges during this week is having this sort of sense of feeling like, you've invested so much and you haven't seen growth, you haven't seen what you desire from life. Know that things are that, we have to do certain work in different areas of our life to see progress in a different area, and this is what's happening with you right now. You've kind of gone through, like, a big sort of cycle ending, and you come to a place now where you're beginning a new one. But again, the choice is yours whether you want to go forward with it or not. I've already told you what's going to happen if you decide not to. But you're feeling like, you've put in so much work. Why can't it happen now? Why can't you see the growth now? It's kind of quite impatient. I'm seeing you like very like bullish with it, like it has to happen now. But you're being called to be more patient, to realize that you've done more than enough. Like, at this point, what you desire at this point in time is not what your soul desires truly. As you step through this death and rebirth, you're going to realize what you desire is something entirely different, and you're going to feel very much so happier. Like, you're going to feel very happy by the end of the week. You're going to feel very content with the way life is. Of course, like I said, these challenges are not necessarily going to, show up in this way. And your outcome is telling me, I'm not show up, but like affect you to a certain degree, depending on how you carry yourself. And your outcome is showing me that you are deciding to let these things go. Again, I'm just putting these out there so you know what these challenges are. But another one of your challenges here is to feel like you're not very connected with your intuition. Feel like you're not being very wise with what you're doing. You feel like it's a bit stupid. You feel a bit silly with this whole process of this rebirth, this transformation of you letting things go. This is a pivotal point for you. You have to keep the optimism that this is the right thing for you. And I still see you are going to go through with it. You are going to see it to its completion. But again, I just have to make you aware that there are challenges present for you. I mean, they're always going to be present for any situation, depending on what the situation is. Of course, there might be numerous ones. But again, if you can carry yourself in a great way, then these things are not going to affect you at all. You're going to see a lot of growth from this in your life. This situation is going to give you much growth. And this growth is going to happen within your intuition as well. It's going to be something that's going to be very bountiful for you. You're going to understand yourself on a deeper level. You're going to be able to integrate your shadow self and your higher self, your lighter self, your shadow self and your lighter self are going to be able to integrate very strongly. And this is going to lead to your divine blessings. You're being called to be more whole within yourself, have more integrity within yourself about who you are. Not just who you are, but integrity about the different aspects of you. They need to be in one, and your divine blessings are going to come in because of this. As you connect more to your intuition, it's spiritual and financial, very focused here. Wherever the situation was with love, I feel like moving forward, you've got a zestful life. You don't have a zestful love at the moment. I feel like love is going to come for you in the future as you step more and more but the love you desire is at a higher height than what you currently are at the moment. The love you desire right now isn't like where you are right now, you can't get it. You have to level up. You have to level up within you, and you're leveling up very quickly. If I be honest, you're going to be blessed. You're going to be looked after every step of the way. I see you like appreciating and being more appreciative of stuff. You're like enjoying like just nature. Like I see you looking at like the night sky and seeing the stars, and kind of like seeing sunsets and stuff like that. Like just observing and just enjoying life. And you're not from a place of like having being put in poverty or whatever, but from a place of being in a lavish like hotel, or in a place of like that's really nice, like really nice. Again, you're stepping into wealth. You're stepping into living a life of fulfillment, and you're freeing yourself from the prison within. Freeing yourself from the prison within. So I'm going to leave your reading here. If you did like the reading, leave me a like, comment, subscribe. I am now offering personal readings. If you would like a personal reading, my website is in the description below, and I shall see you soon.